Hi, this is Mahesh Kosuri. Here we are going to discuss of SAP SAC, parent-child hierarchy and level-based hierarchy. Before going to discuss of these two things, actually I have done some modifications in my model. In my previous videos, you see some other kind of structures maybe, but here because of my trial version got expired, so I was not able to access my previous models. That's why here I have created a new model. The model name is variant order planning. From now onwards, I start to use this model and some other models also will create. Okay, this is the model structure currently I am maintaining. Here you can see some differences with my previous videos. Variant customer, you can see data source, you can see the difference. Okay, and order price, order quantity as is, right? This is the planning cube. Here you see planning measure. This is the planning related or measure based planning I have created, planning application I have created. And one data source also already assigned to this one previously, but it is currently does not have any data. Now here we discuss of parent child hierarchy and level based hierarchy as I said. What is parent child hierarchy? As we discussed of, this is the dimension, right? Sub region, brand region, these are all the private dimensions to this model. Whether it is private dimension or public dimension, every dimension can have a dimension table. This is our dimension sub region. Here if you go, if you edit the dimension table, it is showing the empty data sheet. This is the empty data sheet, and here you see properties are there and hierarchies. If I go here, you can see parent child hierarchy, and for now level based hierarchy disabled. Let us focus on parent child hierarchy. What is it? What is its importance in the SAC application reporting side or in the business calculations? Parent child hierarchy generally we use to build one hierarchy that will show our data with a parent and child relation. Example, we have maintained some sub-regions like North, USA North, South, like that to have maintained. I want to segregate the data. I want to classify the data based on some regions or country level. So I maintain country as the parent, sub-region as the child. Here, let us create first one parent-child hierarchy. It is asking us to enter the hierarchy name. I'm giving region. For my sake, I'm writing like region. Hierarchy I'm maintaining. So once I create the hierarchy, parent-child hierarchy, system is showing, okay, this is the hierarchy and it has added one column to our dimension member sheet. And it's showing the one icon also, region hierarchy it is showing. How do we maintain the hierarchy in this dimension sheet? Here I maintain manually first for our understanding. Say here I am taking some Australia, I'm taking. I'm assigning some parent member to this Australia. Say suppose world I'm giving. Once I enter world, it is highlighting error. It is telling the value is not allowed here. Why? Because whatever the parent, it first be the part of the member ID. Whatever the parent we define, that should be the part of the member ID. If I given here, if I give world here, then my error gone. This world becomes the parent of Australia, and now world is also a valid member. It should be the valid member. If I go for saving, it is showing some error. Parent of Australia does not exist in the same hierarchy. Parent of Australia is world, does not exist in the same hierarchy. Interesting issue, right? So what I'm trying to do here, first I maintain the member ID here. World I maintain. Let us save this member. Now I go here. Still the error is coming. Even though it is valid member ID, still error is coming. Keep in mind this error, why it is coming, I will explain you. Okay. In this video itself, I will explain you. For now, I'm removing. This one also I'm removing. Okay. I have saved this. Now let us load the data into this dimension sheet along with the transaction data. We want to load the data into the, we load the transaction data. We're loading the transaction data itself. We load dimension sheet also, and its hierarchies also we can load. So this transaction data loads plus process already we have discussed in my previous videos. That's why you can skip if you want to add, but I do some transformations in this video for our understanding. Okay, let us to load the transaction data. We need to work on the data management. Here I'm selecting the flat file. Let us select our flat file here. Sheet I'm selecting here order volume actuals. Now let us set up import. Okay, here let us focus on our structure, preparation of the data. Here you see the our model. Let us compare our model structure. These many dimensions are there. Now additionally we have to load data into the this id. We have to load into hierarchy column also. Okay, So additional column also we require to load the hierarchy data. Let us see here how many columns are here. 7 columns are here, right? Additionally, we need one more column, that is to load the hierarchy. To load the hierarchy and to load sub-region, we need to load the sub-region also. So what I'm trying to do here, sub-region, it is having north, south, east, west. It means it will take only the 4 values into our dimension sheet. That's why for the sub-region, I'm maintaining some transformation here. Like I'm taking entity, I want to concatenate with the sub-region with value underscore. Let us validate this file. Okay, I have concatenated so that I have created one more column to map into the subregion in the target side, and I'm taking a duplicate of this entity. You will get to know why I need this duplication. So duplicated column I have created here. Here let me rename this column. I am maintaining this one as reg hierarchy. You no need to name it as is in the target side, just for our understanding only I'm naming it is. Okay, now I have created one more column also. Let us go to the next step, map to facts. By default system has mapped some of the columns. If you want to continue this mapping you can, or else you can rearrange as discussed in my previous video, right? Subregion I want to map with some other values. Say suppose entity subregion I'm mapping to subregion. Okay, and data source, let us maintain the constant value with the file. Brand region is there, I'm mapping to entity. And order units, order quantity. Oh, order units with the order quantity. Okay, that's fine, right? Our 7 columns has been mapped. The dimension ID columns have been mapped. Now let us go to the next. Here, mapping properties. We need to map the properties. Here you see region hierarchy we have created, right? So region hierarchy also system is showing it as the property of this dimension. Let us map this region hierarchy with member ID, I mean region hierarchy. So region hierarchy also, I mean the source column also I have mapped to the hierarchy column that is existing in the target side. Go to the next. Run import. It is preparing the job for us. Data from analytics has been imported successfully. Total 398 rows. No, this is the old status. Yeah, status updated. Total 398 rows we have imported. Let us go and see the data first. Here the view. If you go to the data foundation, it will show you the data. Let us refresh. So data has been loaded. Even here you see sub-region column also filled with the required values. Brand region is there, order quantity is there, variant customer, data source, variant, and period also showing. Now let us go to the dimension sheet. That's what our objective is here, right? We need to understand what is the parent-child hierarchy. So this is the region, this is the sub-region dimension sheet. Let us go to the dimension sheet. What are the values are there? See, the member ID has been filled along with it. Against each member ID, its parents also posted. That's how we mapped our dimension sheet with the source file. We told to the system that okay, this region target hierarchy you map with region hierarchy from the source side so that it collected the required values and posted parents for each base member. And one more thing you can notice here, you can see against the UK there is a root element, against the India against there is a root element, USA there is a root element. This is something interesting in SAC. How the system is understanding here, if USA, if any member is parent, it must be under the root element. Finally, if it does not have any parent, it must be in the root element. Here I will show you example. Say suppose here I am maintaining one member. Manually I am maintaining here. Wait, let us use Australia. Wait, again world. Here already we have member, right? Australia. Let us take this member here. I'm maintaining manually. Okay. This is the parent now. But this Australia is not having any parent. Let us save this structure. See here it is showing error. Parent of India EST does not exist in the same hierarchy. So this is the issue here. What issue means? If any member is parent of other member, that member also should have one parent. Either it should have parent or it should be in the root node. If I go this root, if I keep it as the parent, go for the save mode, then model is saved successfully. It means this dimension has been saved successfully, right? For now, I'm changing this back. So you have understood now, right? What is the importance of the root element in the parent-child hierarchy? And also, any member that should be the any parent member that should be the valid member in the dimension sheet. First, it should be the valid member, then it can be the parent of other members. If it is the parent of the other member, and if it does not have any parent, then it should have parent. It should be the under the root. That's how the parent-child hierarchy will work. This is how we maintain the structure of the parent-child hierarchy. If you go for this hierarchy node, hierarchy symbol, it will show you the hierarchy structure, how the system has been designed. Now, let us see one more important point here. whatever the hierarchy we maintain here, this hierarchy actually we call into the our scripts also. I mean, in the business calculations also, we can call these hierarchy nodes. Once you maintain the hierarchy, system is showing there is one hierarchy here. Sub-region is having one hierarchy. Okay, now let us understand what is the level-based hierarchy. For the level-based hierarchy, I am selecting variant customer. Here, let us open the dimension sheet. This is how I maintain the structure of this dimension sheet. Member ID descriptions are there, and region is the property, custom property it is. And here you see property, region is the custom property. Here I have maintained level based hierarchy. Let me remove and rebuild. Now you go the hierarchy, level based hierarchy, directly system showing its member ID column and region column here. And levels it is showing default it is the member ID is the lowest level, level 1. Let us give the hierarchy name here, region, and here is also I am giving region. Now let us call this region. We are making it as the level 2. No. Okay. Region and member ID. So property we are maintaining as the level 2 and member ID we are maintaining as the 1. This is how we create the hierarchy. This is the level based hierarchy. It is level based hierarchy is nothing but combination of the properties or combination of the columns in your dimension sheet. Not only the member ID, you can call some other column also. I will show you after completing this one. Okay, now let me create one more property here. Property I'm creating like uh, here I'm maintaining sub-region. Sub-region I'm maintaining. So one more property I called here. Let me maintain some values I'm maintaining here, like north, south, east, west. Here also I'm maintaining, and here also I'm maintaining the same values. Let us save this one. Okay, let us go and edit this level based hierarchy. You see now uh, region member ID I'm skipping. Can you skip? No. Sub-region, region I'm taking, region already there. Sub-region, yeah. This is how I'm defining. Member ID is the mandatory and rest of the columns we are making. So we are making one hierarchy based on this three columns. So system will dynamically understand that this is the hierarchy structure. It will show you hierarchy structure in the report. Let us say, okay, let us save this change. Now go to the report. You can see the difference in the report. Call the table on object it is. Let us connect this object with the model. Add dimensions. Here you see it is showing hierarchy structure, right? Subregion is the hierarchy. And the measure, let us select not the order price, order quantity is having data. Okay, this is the hierarchy structure it is showing. And you can see here, yeah, values are there. For this sub-regions, I have maintained the values. So system is showing and aggregating the values at the parent level. And of course, if you go to the rows here, we have maintained linear dimension for variant customer also, right? Sub-region is having the parent child and variant customer is having the uh, level based hierarchy. That's why here you can see it is having the two properties. It must have the two properties, right? Because this is the level based hierarchy. Once you see the properties, you can say that okay, this is the level based hierarchies. And here we are showing, right? Now let us go with variant customer. I'm creating the another table here. This model also, I mean this table also directly connected to this model only, variant order planning. Let us call the variant customer in our rows and call the corresponding measure. You see now the difference under the India East is there. Okay, so here you can see the difference between these two dimensions. Mm, here it is showing the region. Yeah. So this level based hierarchy has been designed by combining two or more properties of that dimension itself, whereas the parent child hierarchy is we can build hierarchy based on its member IDs, members based on its member itself. Okay, this is the major difference between these two types of hierarchies. And you can let me, this is the variant customer, right? Yeah, this is how it works, both the hierarchies. Thank you for watching.